Over the years, the construction design process has evolved from the drawing board to CAD and now to Building Information Modelling, or BIM. For chartered surveying company Plowman Craven, 3D fly-throughs, point cloud data and intelligent modelling helped regenerate the King's Cross Heritage Site into a sustainable community asset for the future. Louisa Preston has more.
Here at King's Cross, Plowman Craven has been involved in the regeneration of this area for more than 10 years. As the industry is increasingly relying on building information modelling, the company is using the latest technology to transform urban regeneration projects like this.
We've been involved in this site since 2002. It's a complex, sprawling site over 67 acres with a mix of old industrial buildings, complex underground utilities, network rail tunnels, London Underground. And our job is to capture that site in every detail and present it in an intuitive way to the design team. 3D laser scanning works by firing a laser at the surface of the building over 1 million points per second. And that information together forms what's called a point cloud. Every point and pixel within that is accurate to plus or minus a few millimetres.
Traditional 2D drawings and 3D models rely on a certain amount of interpretation, and that's often where mistakes are made, which incurs additional costs.
The technology has really moved on. We can not only measure in 3 dimensions on point cloud surveys above ground, we can actually go below ground. We can actually get 3-dimensional views, and that produces 3-dimensional drawings, models below ground. Therefore, gas, services, all sorts of systems we can find out, and that means we can de-risk those projects. Overall, we're saving money by using this technology because the accuracy information and the technology in the last 5 years has brought it forward. It means we can move forward in a linear fashion rather than spiral fashion, wasting money, wasting resources.
Creating 3D parametric survey models is no easy feat. We're supplying a product that's got to suit engineers, architects, civil engineers, planners, all sorts of stakeholders, and they all require various formats, various bits of information that's relevant to them. Being able to have that accurate information at the first part before the design really continues on to such a level where the design team can actually make very highly educated decisions because they're using very accurate information. There's no guesswork, no assumptions. So it minimises the risk for the project, therefore the client really wins at the end of the day.
The main advantage with laser scanning is that we can get that data to the client very early on in the process. So having captured the data on site very quickly, we can turn that around and get it to the client in its raw format, and they can make early decisions. They can virtually walk around the site. We're also using things like UAVs, small unmanned aerial vehicles, or helicopters, drones, by mounting small digital cameras on those and then extract point cloud information in accessible areas.
There are 20 old heritage and listed buildings on the King's Cross site, which are being brought back to life with the use of BIM.
BIM is a crucial underpinning when working with listed buildings. Having that model of what the existing building looks like to allow us to build our design response on top. I think a lot of the benefits actually are quite hidden. It's a lot about the underlying data and information that we can use to make better decisions, both in construction but also over the life of the asset. So having Plowman Craven on from day one has been massively beneficial. Bringing them around the table to help us inform our design response to all of these listed buildings has been absolutely central to the approach.